BHESCo, Brighton and Hove Energy Services Cooperative. We're deliberately a cooperative because the cooperative model builds in accountability to our customers. So our customers become members of our cooperative, which means that we own and operate the systems on their behalf. We raise money in the community, so people can invest in our co-op and they get a 5% return. We invest that into community buildings. People don't pay any upfront cost, very similar to the Manor Royal model, and they just pay us as they use the solar electricity, and that's arranged in either a power purchase agreement, or in this case we're talking about hire purchase agreements because those have special benefits for a tax perspective. But we've done 63 community-owned projects so far since we were formed in 2013, the same year as Manor Royal bid. We've got about $2 million in our investment portfolio of renewable energy assets that we manage on behalf of our customers. And those systems will save almost £4 million for our customers. And every year we produce a report for our customers showing them what they're saving so that they feel really good about what they've done without having to pay any capital payment up front. And those are about 9,000 tons in carbon emission savings over their lifetime. So we manage the whole process on behalf of our customers to make what could be very complicated, and also if anything goes wrong, they can rely on us to fix the situation for them.
Okay, so who are STax? So my name's Katie Jarvis. I'm a business development manager for STax. So we are capital allowance specialists, which is essentially tax relief for commercial property owners. So we're part of the EMW law family. That just puts us in really good stride with HMRC. Everything's above board. We've got, I think, 97 years experience, obviously not through me, through the whole team together. Established in 2011, and we work with all kinds of sectors. Anyone with a commercial property, we can help.
Right. Okay, so what we want to talk about today is this opportunity for members of the Sussex Chamber to take advantage of the tax allowances that are available through this partnership between BHESCo and STax. And so what we've done is, the way the BHESCo process works is that it usually starts with an energy survey, and we have our own bespoke survey that's really quite compact. It has a summary of all the measures that we recommend for that property, of what you can do and what order you can do in order to improve your EPC rating, your energy performance certificate rating, which also has an indication of the value of the property and will have more and more importance as the minimum energy efficiency standard increases. And you have to have higher energy efficiency if you're going to rent out your property. So after that site survey, then we prepare that report, and it goes into detail about all the possibilities for that customer. And then at the end, we'll offer our finance to the customers, which is we will install whatever the customer wants for no upfront cost, and you just pay us as you either save energy or produce energy under that contract. And so this is an example of, this is Alistair Fleming's workshop in Plumpton Green, and we put solar on the roof there, which powers the machinery that they use in the shop. They use about 70% of the electricity that's generated there, and they got all of that. We did it in a hire purchase agreement, and they got the tax allowance for all of that, all the equipment that we installed. So not only are you saving right away because the energy price that we charge to the customer is lower than what they're paying to their energy supplier, you also get this tax allowance if you have taxable income on that property.
Okay, so I'll explain what capital allowances are, I think, firstly, because although I say tax relief, a lot of people might not quite understand. Essentially, there's two types of claims you can make for capital allowances. So one is on the purchase of a property. So if you purchase a commercial property, anything inside that property is claimable for taxable allowance, or for capital allowances, sorry. What we say is pick the building up, shake it, and anything that's left in that building, you can essentially claim capital allowances on. So it's the purchase of the property, and then also we can do any renovations. So if you put any capital into that property, like BHESCo, essentially, you can claim that back with tax relief. A lot of accountants might say that they've already looked at this for you and claimed, or looked at this for your clients. Always get a specialist to look at it, because there could always be more allowances, which is giving you more money. And then here I've just put some items that can form part of a capital allowance claim. Oh, and then we've got a case study here as well. So this is a commercial office. So it's a 5-storey mixed-use building. This client had a purchase claim from us, and this client also had a cost claim. So the costs incurred were 1.6 million. And then on the purchase claim, we managed to get 14% worth of capital allowances for this client. Altogether, we essentially saved this client £750,000 in capital allowance that they are due and that they are owed, but a lot of people don't know how to look into it.
I think the important bit about this capital allowance is that you have your taxable income, and then you take the investment that you've made and you can deduct it against that taxable income.
Yeah.
So it's it ends up being quite a bit of money and quite a good benefit that's provided for free from HMRC, which is very rare. So you really need to take advantage of that opportunity. Okay, so this special offer for Chamber members, what we wanted to bring to your attention is this is an opportunity for you to take advantage of the tax credits that are allowable by government. You can also improve the energy performance of your building. You can make yourselves more energy independent so that you're generating your own energy, your own clean energy. You're reducing your environmental footprint and your dependency on fossil fuels. We live in very volatile times right now, and so whatever actions we can take to take more control over our energy supply are quite welcome. And there's no upfront investment needed. It's community owned and run. You can even invest in your own project and make a return. So it offers a lot of win-wins for the people in our community. And as technology changes and we become more and more sophisticated, you can play a part in advanced actions like flexibility, and what we're going to try and achieve at Manor Royal, where we're sharing local electricity generated between us. And all these opportunities are going to happen, so it's a good time to get on board. And if you have any questions, here's my contact details. Please feel free to get in touch, and we're happy to help.